Hi, this is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop with kind of a yard sale video. I didn't get it at a yard sale. I got a buddy who's retiring, an old farmer, and I've been looking for a 3/4 inch rattle gun. So he called me and let me know he had one. He had two others. So I went over there. He wants $75 for it. It's a little beat, but works perfectly fine. We took the lug nuts on and off a big John Deere tractor he had with it. So that's cool. Then off to the side, he had these 3 buckets. And these are the duplicates. Since he's retiring, everything that won't fit in his toolbox, he wants to get rid of, or, sell. So I paid $75 for that. And he said for $125 I could have everything in here. Like, I don't know, that's a lot of money. I know him, I know it's all going to be probably good stuff. So I just looked like this. I go, that's worth taking a shot on. Plus, help him out. I need more 3/4 inch sockets anyway. I've got quite a few, but I need an extra set. So let's see how I did. Hopefully we pull some good stuff out of here. I haven't gone through these. I just loaded them up, and he watches my videos. He knows what I do, so he's like, I know you're not going to know what's in them. But he's like, you'll do fine. So I'm going to trust him. So let me get a spot cleared out and tripod set up, and let's start going through the buckets. I'll bring you back. Okay, let's go through this first socket bucket and see how we did. Got a Craftsman extension. That's probably not going to stay up there, so let's set that down. Got a extension needs cleaned up. I cannot read anything on it. Two 2 7/16 Napa. 2 1/4. And that one doesn't look like it's ever been used. Oh, we got a bunch of impact sockets in here. Inch and a half. Just says USA. So let me zoom you out just a hair here. See if I can do it. No, it's not letting me. There we go. It's an Armstrong socket. This one's a little quicker. Oh, these USA ones are cat. So that's cool. There are some Taiwan ones in here. But, here's a Proto, an 1.5 inch Proto. Oh, yeah. Not bad so far. Extension that's broken. It's a Harbor Freight. There's another cat. It's another Craftsman extension. And the box is heaving away. So yeah. And that's about the typical of what's in this one. A lot of Napa, which is perfectly fine. An awful lot of duplicates, which is good too. So I'll probably be able to build like 2 additional sets out of all this. So, big old Mac, 1 5/16 inch. Craftsman. we're almost done with this first one. There's a reducer. Snap on. There's another Proto, inch and 7/16. I'm not a fan of using reducers going, you know, from big to small like that. There's another Mac. So I'm very pleased so far. Proto extension. Some Harbor Freighters. Just a few more in this bucket. Harbor Freight, Napa. Couple more these cat ones. And SK. And a cat. So there's our first bucket. Very happy with that. Some Taiwanese stuff in there, but overall. And at the end of the video, I'll separate all the, you know, I'll show you all the tool truck stuff and then all the other stuff. Okay, let me put that stuff back in the bucket and let's move on to the next one. Okay, the other one I'm not going to bother going through till the end. It's just going to be me putting more sockets up here. So at the end, I'll add that stuff together. So now let's go through the wrenches. There's some big wrenches in here. So, let's see how we did. An inch and 7/8. Now, Jet, I like these wrenches. I have no problems with them. Some will be made in Japan, some will be made in Taiwan. There's a really long inch and 17th Stanley, USA. That's a long one. Ooh. Inch and a quarter Mac. Figured there'd be some Mac stuff. He was a big Mac fan. Another, oh, there's an inch and an eighth Mac. Inch and an eighth Proto. Those few wrenches probably covered what I spent. There's a 1-inch Mac. There's Armstrong. Inch and an eighth Proto. Armstrong, I love Armstrong wrenches. It's an inch and a 16th, really long Mac wrench. And yeah, some of these need some cleanup. Some of these P&C ones, I have some of those. Craftsman. It's Evercraft. They're Taiwanese. But they're decent printers. Whoa! Almost had an avalanche. Another big Proto. Inch and 5/16 Craftsman. Another inch and 5/16. More Craftsman. Craftsman. That one's garbage. So is that one. This guy needs a little bit of cleanup. We got a Snap-on. Right there. Snap-on. This is a very weird wrench. It almost looks like it was for a specific use. So I can only imagine how expensive that was. Here's a plum, double-ended. That's what that other rusty wrench was. SK tool. Their Evercraft. And a garbage. Yeah, almost done. Just a few ratchets. This guy needs cleaned up. There's a Craftsman, one of those sliding breaker bars. That'll clean up. Here's a PNC or P&G or whatever breaker bar. Another PNC, this style breaker bar, which I actually prefer. One of the bit neck ones. And a big old ratchet. And yeah, it is a Proto. And stuff fell down. And it turns nice and smooth. That is super awesome. As you know, Proto is my favorite tool brand. So, that is super cool. None of those, the smallest wrench in there is an inch. There's 7 or 8 Mac wrenches in there. Okay, let me get the sockets gone through, and I'll bring you back for what we all ended up with. Okay, so this is what we ended up with for 200 bucks. So, good stuff here. This is all American made stuff. There's the tool truck stuff. There's 12 wrenches there, Mac, Armstrong, and Proto. I love Armstrong wrenches. This is all Evercraft, Craftsman, PNC, stuff like that. All good stuff. There's about 15 wrenches there. Here's the American made sockets. A couple almost brand new snap-on sockets. Cat. This is all Napa stuff. This stuff just says USA, but no brand. Proto, Craftsman, Armstrong. It looks like a complete set of these ones. And forgive me for not a PNC. I know that stands for something. I just can't remember it right now. Then here's all the Taiwanese stuff. None of this is Chinese. It's all Taiwanese. This stuff will all work fine. I mean, and the sizes of these, and this goes up to 2 7/16. You know, if you're using a ratchet on those, you will never break those. There's lots of impacts in there. They look like they're the Harbor Freight Pro because they're chromoly. There's a few chrome vanadium in there. And that snap-on tool is a Cummins fan clutch tool, which I will probably never use. But yeah, very pleased. It's going to take a little bit of cleanup on a few of these. You know, just a few minutes, you know, a minute each on the wire wheel and degrease them. I got rid of some that were obviously super wore out. Most of these have really nice, you know, shanks on them. Then this weird one here, it's square on that side. It's square on this side. I'm not sure what that's for. Okay, very cool. Very nice, good, nice addition to the shop. I meant to do more stuff on the mill this weekend, but I had my kids, so I just wasn't out in the shop. So that'll be this week. This is Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.